and welcome to Andover High School for CTN's live coverage of high school football. It's the final home game of the regular season for the Huskies as they host the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro up above the action, and Howie, they're getting it going early, eager to get this one underway. The Huskies coming in 5-0.
Yeah, we were talking to the AD here, Eric Latola, just before the contest, and he was saying the guys want to get out there. They're anxious. They're chomping at the bit to get this game rolling.
A short kick taken on a slide at the 22, and that's where the Cardinals will start on offense. Nathan Cavanaugh getting under the short kick.
Cardinals coming off a week away. They had that bye last week, and I think it's a good thing for them to kind of get their head mentally together, allow a lot of kids to heal up, especially David Jeebley, who's going to get the start again tonight in the backfield. He was out the last game we did, and it's an opportunity for them to just kind of see what they can do about being successful against a really, really good team.
First play, they fake the give to Jeebley. The throw is incomplete, and the flag comes in as just a little eager on defense. The pass intended for Cummings Coleman.
Eager, it came off the turnbuckle.
Chase Pemberton came over the top before the ball got there.
Yeah, it was an obvious call.
Pass interference. Defense number 7, 15-yard penalty. First down.
Well, Du Bois had to get rid of that quickly because he felt a lot of pressure in. You're going to see again here on the replay. I mean, he had to throw that one. Otherwise, he would have been taken down for a sack. And there, the obvious penalty.
So Coon Rapids will get it first down out at the 38-yard line now. Straight drop for Du Bois. Has time, looking long down the left side. This pass is caught in step all the way down inside the 20 is Josh Cullen.
Well, I think it's a wonderful play call and a really nice job.
Excuse me, Logan Stockhausen.
Stockhausen did a really nice job of getting behind the defense. A beautiful throw from Du Bois. I mean, I know what Coach Russin wants to do here. They want to try and jump out front early, and that was indicative of that play. And it's a nice completion, and the Cardinals are in the red zone.
Handoff goes to Jeebley, bounces off left tackle, cuts back, touchdown, Coon Rapids. 3 plays in. The Cardinals are on the board just 38 seconds after the kickoff.
Yeah, nobody's happier than that man right there, number 3, because he knew he was injured and he couldn't help his teammates last time they played. And for him to come off that knee injury, come back into this game, he leads this Cardinal team. He's their go-to guy on the offensive side of the ball, and he can show you there why he's so good.
15-yard penalty, deep completion to Stockhausen, and then an 18-yard touchdown for David Jeebley. The extra point is up and good. Hunter Thompson, the hold and the kick by Patru.
We're going to see it again. I mean, look at the nice job blocking. Look at the hole that he had as they kept those defenders wide to the edge. And
great downfield block right there by Stockhausen as well.
He doesn't need much, Joe.
Allowed him to get back inside. He doesn't. And he is a fun athlete to watch, but
he certainly is.
That is quick strike, silencing this huge home crowd early in this contest.
Well, if you're on the far side of the sideline, the Coon Rapids players have to feel pretty good about the way they started. Coach Russin knows this is going to be a long contest. It comes down to the defense here. Andover knows, they know they're a good team. They can score points, and the Cardinal defense is going to be tested here on this first opportunity by the Huskies.
Well, this is a team that averages 350 yards a game, equally divided between the run and the pass. They're 5-0. They averaged somewhere around 34 points a game. So they're pretty good.
They're very good. And
last meeting between these two teams, Cardinals won the section championship 2 years ago. Short kick by the Cardinals. This is going to skip and go out of bounds. That'll be a quick flag and a 35-yard line start for Andover.
I'm not sure if that was something designed to to see if they can get an onside kick and get a quick turnover here early. Again, put pressure on Andover, but if that were the case, kicked a little bit too hard, and they will start a pretty good field position to this first drive for the Huskies. You know, keep your eye on number 27 for Andover, their running back, Caden Wheeler. He's averaging 6.5 yards a carry, 124 yards per game, 12 touchdowns through 5. He's going to be tough.
He's going to get the carry on first down, hit the backfield, able to break a couple of tackles, make a good gain. Going to be stopped up just shy of a first down, but a gain of 9 on first down for Wheeler.
But again, you know, he takes a little contact, but he keeps moving his feet, and that's the key for him, I am sure, this season, since we haven't really seen Andover yet. But the fact that he's able to keep his feet moving and gain extra yardage.
Connor DeVellis will pitch it to him on the option. A big hole and a big gain for Wheeler. Forced out of bounds. And a big gain into Cardinal territory will set the Huskies up 1st and 10.
Yeah, and again, good blocking on the edge. A really nice job by DeVellis to wait to pitch it to him before contact came, and then he's going to gain that edge, and he turns on the speed and runs past a number of Cardinal defenders before going out of bounds.
Hunter Allen, here he goes again, this time down the left side. Ben Kopetsky into the end zone, and a quick answer for Andover. A 36-yard scamper. We're not 90 seconds into this game. It's 7-all, well, with the extra point coming.
Well, and that's an interesting call, because if you look at film for Andover, you don't see a lot of Ben Kopetsky. He only has he's only played in 2 games, only 4 receptions for 20 yards on the season, but a great swing pass out, good blocking on the edge. I like that fact that they do that, and Sam Masungo able to keep that edge and allow him to go down the sideline and score.
Kick from Peterson is up and good, and we are tied at 7. 79 seconds.
Think they answered Think they answered quickly enough?
4 plays.
Yep. Well, Cardinals did it in 3, but aided by a penalty on one of those. But nonetheless, it's a very interesting start to a football game.
41 seconds. That's a quick answer.
Yikes. Yeah, you haven't seen too many drives quicker than that length of the field.
And we saw in the opening kick, Peterson, kind of a short kick.
I want to give a shout out to Jeremy Hetwer, who's watching the game tonight, sent me a message wanting to know if we were covering it. How was the last time somebody asked us if we weren't covering a football game? I just don't remember. But
well, it's happened
been a couple
twice
times. Well, and he has reason to ask as well. I'm just saying, when was it that anybody had a reason to ask? But shout out to Jeremy, great guy.
So we'll see if Peterson able to get it a little deeper. Carson Sear, their starting kicker, on crutches. Another high, short kick. This one fielded at the 29-yard line and able to fall forward across the 26 was Fearing.
Well, good field position for the Cardinals to start this second drive, and we'll see how they react after that quick score by Andover. The Cardinals want to keep this momentum going, obviously.
Well, I don't think the scoring can continue at this pace.
I don't think so either. That would be crazy.
But we'll see what the Cardinals have up their sleeve. Dubois out of the pistol. Fakes the give, looks to pass, sacked. Aiden Flint was not fooled by the fake.
Can you imagine if there was that pace of scoring? You know how busy Harley would be? He's already gone through 3 pens.
So a loss of about 6. They'll call it 5 on the scoreboard. So at the 31-yard line, 2nd and 15. Dubois rolling to his right, looking, now throws, wants Ullman. Ullman did not get a toe down in bounds. Only need one in high school. Not able to get it down. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, I like the fact how he floated that out, but just a little bit too much towards the sideline. But again, he was open. So now we're in Coon Rapids in a tough situation at 3rd and 15. And this is where you may see the Huskies bring the house here.
Showing blitz on the edge.
Yeah, no surprise.
Is Angel, moves over to the left side of the line. They're going to get a quick pass into the slot for Cummings Coleman. He's back maybe across the original line of scrimmage, but on 4th and long, Coon Rapids will be forced to punt.
Well, the Cardinals offensive line did a pretty good job of holding up under pressure, allowing Dubois to get some time to throw out to the edge, but good job by the defense for Andover. They stayed to the outside, able to limit the gain by a very good player.
Cummings Coleman had a great week last week.
Absolutely.
After Freeman was supposed to be the fill-in for David Jeebley, leaving Cummings Coleman out on the outside receiving. But when he got nicked up, he kind of did double duty, and he was outstanding. Just a sophomore. This one bounces as Masungu was calling for a fair catch, then backed away, down just outside the 30-yard line. So again, pretty good field position for Andover to start. Defense off the field quickly with a 3 and out.
Well, yeah, the defense certainly cannot afford to be on the field a lot against an offense like this. This is a great situation for Andover's offense, Joe. This is an opportunity for them to continue to apply pressure on the Cardinal defense. You saw how quickly they scored on that first drive, 41 seconds. They're going to look to apply the same kind of pressure right here.
Well, and we haven't seen DeVellis. I mean, a little swing pass ended up in a touchdown, but that's his 10th touchdown of the year. This pitch goes to the left, and Wheeler finds another big hole. He's racing down the sidelines, knocked out of bounds just shy of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and again, just great blocking. That's the key to it. And the fact that Wheeler is so quick, as he gains that edge, he outruns that Cardinal defense, not for a lone Cardinal to make a TD saving push out of bounds. Look at him accelerate. He's going to run past everybody in a white jersey until right here. That's Sullivan, I believe, pushing him out of bounds.
Jack Hawkinson.
Okay, I was close.
DeVellis shook off a tackle in the backfield, able to pick up a steady gain out to the 15-yard line.
12-23, they're close to the same number.
DeVellis fakes the give, the throw complete, touchdown at number 2 for Ben Kopetsky.
Yeah, again, Kopetsky with some good little speed coming out of the slot.
Just a quick slant off play action. DeVellis finds him wide open in stride. He's in easily. And another very quick strike for the Andover offense.
And again, just a really nice job of just outracing your defender, the end zone, a quick little throw, that slant. He had enough space between he and the defender that he was able to glide into the end zone.
So Coon Rapids, a very quick score to start the game. And now 2 unanswered quick scores for the Huskies. Kick by Peterson is good. They lead 14-7.
Yeah, I mean,
we're still not 4 minutes into the contest.
I was just looking at the clock and I go, oh my God, it's 8:28 left in this first quarter, and we've already seen 3 touchdowns, and 2 of them extremely quickly. And like I had said before they started that drive, Joe, I think they were just anxious to get that offense back on the field because they know what they can do. You know, they were stunned on that first drive by Coon Rapids, and scored upon first, and they came back and answered 2 touchdowns.
But now this is a big possession for the Cardinal offense. They at least have to keep the defense on the field longer, and ultimately would like to have points, but it's certainly got to be something that moves the ball.
Absolutely.
Because this Andover, don't expect the Andover offense to slow down.
No, and Andover's stout up front too defensively, and I know what Coach Russin and I were speaking today. We talked about what some of the things that they needed to do to be successful here, and they said the two things they needed to do was run the ball and stop the run. Well, they haven't been able to stop the run on the first two drives for Andover. We'll see if they can run the ball here.
Return by Walls for about 16 yards out across the 30-yard line. And we'll see if the Cardinals can get some momentum going on offense. Managed just a yard on their last possession.
First thing that Coach Russin said, kids got to play with confidence and trust in each other, and that's something they will build here, and if they can develop a good drive here and see if they can answer back, that does build up a lot of confidence.
The interception going back the other way is Logan Myers, tripped up as he gets to the 20, and the first play of the Cardinal possession is a turnover. Andover's offense hardly had time to get a small sip on the sidelines. They're right back out there and knocking on the door again.
Yeah, sitting on the 20-yard line, all of a sudden, you're up by a score with the opportunity to go up by 2. There, he didn't see him setting down and softening that part of the zone. Tried to get the ball to Fearing, but he was right there for the pick. Logan Myers, Johnny on the spot.
DeVellis out of the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the Coon Rapids 20-yard line. Masungu, the man in motion. Inside counter goes to Wheeler. Cardinals sniffed that out. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more.
And again, just a really nice play by the Cardinal defense, because again, we always talk about it, winning that battle at the point of attack. That time the Cardinals did a really good job of staving off the blocks of the offensive line by Andover and stopped that potential run.
Pass right side, incomplete, a little miscommunication as Gomez was headed deep and DeVellis expected him to cut back to the outside.
Well, how big would it be for the Cardinal defense that can stop him here on this drive?
3rd and 10. DeVellis on the keeper left side, dives forward. Flag comes in late behind him. Gain of about 5.
We'll see if they call a hold here in that situation. Yep.
And this is going to back him up even further.
Well, that's huge for the Cardinal defense.
Ten yards from the spot of the foul. Looks like the they're counting it off from about the 21-yard line. So this will set up a 3rd and about 21. Much different situation. And I was going to say before, as you were talking about, if they could come up with a stop, I'm not sure how confident they are in Peterson's length as far as trying to convert a field goal from distance, but not many in high school would kick from here.
No, and I think in this situation it's 4-down territory.
DeVellis, straight drop, has some time, looks, throws, pass complete. Left side, big gain for Kalmus. Kalmus dives and touchdown!
Again, just a really nice play, misdirection. Kalmus doing a good job of the slant from the other side of the field. And then he just caught that ball, a really nice pass, and didn't have to put a lot of zip on it, but he was able to catch that pass on the run. Good protection, plenty of time to look for a receiver. And there you see him racing past the defenders and diving into the end zone for the score. All of a sudden, after that turnover, the Huskies up 2 scores.
Peterson out to attempt the extra point. It is up. It is good. It is 21-7 Andover. This game isn't 5 minutes old.
No, it's really an interesting situation for the Cardinals now. All of a sudden, you're down to a high-powered offense by 2 scores, and we're 7:09 remaining in this first quarter. You know, and the thing for the Cardinals, the amount of time, even though they're not on the field that long defensively, is they're still on the field a lot, and they're going to get tired out quickly.
So, I mean, Andover's been on the field. Offense has been on the field, 12 plays, and has 21 points.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
over
head coach
over 100 yards of offense.
Tom DeVellis. We've got a nice history with Tom. Of course, he was on the Blaine coaching staff, and then, of course, the athletic activities director, I should say, at Coon Rapids, before he took the job here as the head coach of Andover. And it's a great story, too. Obviously, his son, Connor DeVellis, the quarterback for the Huskies, had a great opportunity to coach your son.
150 yards and 3 touchdowns in 3 possessions and 8 plays. Walls looking for room on the return on the right side, met short of the 25, and the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 from their own 23.
Now, and the Huskies know that Walls can be a dangerous returner. We saw him run, I believe it was an 80-yard?
92.
92. That's even better. 92-yard kickoff return.
Against Buffalo.
It was against Buffalo for a score. So they know, too, they got to keep him in check.
Du Bois and the Cardinals set up. Trailing by 2 scores, handoff to Jeebly, all kinds of black jerseys. He dives, hoping to get back to the line of scrimmage. May have given him a yard. But there was great pursuit there by the Andover defense.
No, I think they gave him no gain. The ball's right back. No, they may have given him a yard. Yeah.
2nd and 9 from the 25.
Yeah, tough go. He tries to string that to the outside, but the defense did a really nice job of chasing.
Handoff to Jeebly inside, not a lot there either. Able to move the pile for a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, now we'll see what kind of pressure the defense brings at 3rd and 5. Big crowd here tonight, Joe. It's senior night here in Andover. That means I got in for free.
Hard to say that a 3rd down is an absolute must midway through the first quarter, but handoff goes to Kyjan Cummings. Coleman, he's met on the left end and dropped for a loss. Cardinals are going to go 3 out again. Already 3 tackles for Captain Samuel Angel.
Well, and activities director Eric Latola Andover told us we're going to be calling his name a lot
Cummings,
this evening.
Coleman
Maybe a cramp.
in some pain. Can only hope so.
Yeah.
Jeremy Shepard out to have a look.
We'll see what he works on. Oh, maybe it's his ankle. Yeah, he's checking his ankle.
So last week
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Last game,
correct.
He had 11 carries, 67 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
He also had, I think, 60 yards and a touchdown receiving. 104 receiving. So, yeah, 160 yards, all-purpose yards.
Yeah,
he had a pretty good game.
Yeah,
he's
we
just
hope he's
a sophomore.
Okay.
So he is hopefully going to be a big piece for this Cardinals offense for the next couple of seasons. But as they're gingerly getting him back to his feet,
yeah, that's a huge loss.
You only hope he will be able to do something. I don't foresee him returning tonight.
No, I do not. He cannot put any weight on that.
And hopefully it is nothing too serious that will keep him out longer than that. But he's
Big part of their offense.
Cardinals expected him to be a big part of the offense here tonight. And now here they are looking to punt again. Sullivan standing back at his own 12-yard line.
Yeah, I hate to see that. Let's hope, as you mentioned, let's hope he'll be doing all right with homecoming next week for the Cardinals.
Masungo standing outside his own 40 awaiting the punt. Sullivan gets off a pretty good boot. Masungu from the 40.
Oh, great
tripped
tackle.
up and stopped. That was Logan Stockhausen.
Yep.
Stockhausen's everywhere.
Yeah, he
makes
is.
big catches, big blocks downfield.
Nice
big
tackles.
special team tackles.
Yeah. Hey, he's an all-purpose player. I like it.
Well, Masungu has crazy speed, so he would have had a nice gain if not for that ankle tackle by Stockhausen.
Well, as it is, it's great field position here at the 45 of Andover.
Straight drop, lots of time for DeVellis. Gets it to Masungu, cutting across, bounces off a tackle at midfield. Finally driven out of bounds, gain of about 6, just into Cardinal territory.
Yeah, he just popped off that hit and stayed on his feet.
Pretty good basketball player, too.
Yes, very good basketball player. We have had the opportunity to see him a few times.
So they mark it right at midfield, 2nd and 5. Pass to the left side, Riley Small. Oh, sorry, that was Michael Robertson on the catch and run for a first down to the Cardinal 38-yard line.
And then Masungo again, watch number 1 for Andover. Just nice blocking on the outside. Look at him hold his
hold
defender. Yeah, well, I don't know if he hold it more so if he's pushed, but
looked like a handful of jersey, but that'll happen on every play. DeVellis rolling, pitches now to Wheeler. Wheeler met by a couple of Cardinals, and he will be stopped for no gain.
Hunter Allen, one of the Cardinals in on the tackle. Good job by the Cardinal defense there. This defense has to be tired a little bit. They're running quite a bit. I should say they're chasing.
2nd and 10. DeVellis has 3 receivers to the left. Masungu, the lone wideout, or he has 3 receivers to the right. Masungu, the lone wideout to the left. Handoff goes to Wheeler, running right, trying to find
There's
around the corner. Flag is down. It was a gain of about 7, but it will be coming back.
Yeah, Nate Kosick, the right guard.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Wasn't able to hold his block and had the hold.
So that'll drive them all the way back to the 49-yard line. So that'll make it 2nd and 20. Well, we saw what happened when the holding call backed him up earlier.
Yep.
They struck for a touchdown.
You're calling it?
I'm not. I'm just saying they don't appear to be phased.
No. Well,
Wheeler swings out, pump fake to him, throw complete, wide open behind the defense. Robertson, touchdown, Andover.
As you were saying, they're not phased by long downs. I mean, they know they have a really good running game. They know they have a very good passing game. You talked about it in the opening that they really do a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. That's why they're 5-0. And so just a beautiful play design here and a wonderful pass from the fake.
And the Cardinals did on that because they're very aware of where number 27 is, but breakdown in coverage as Robertson was all alone behind the defense, and he wasn't the only option. Masungu was behind the defense on the near side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kick for Peterson is good. It's 28-7.
And we still have 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Tom DeVellis, a very happy head coach right there. What a really nice guy he is. And we've like I said, we had such a nice relationship together while he was the AD at
So
Coon
here's my
Rapids.
question.
Yes, sir.
It's senior night.
Yes.
It's your last home game.
Yep.
You got 2 more weeks and then playoffs.
Correct.
You're up 28-7 in the first quarter.
Yep.
How long are your seniors playing?
At least until halftime. My guess, anyway.
I mean, you want them to have this last chance, especially with the brand new field, Andover getting a new turf
And this
field,
huge
just
crowd.
like everybody else in Anoka Hennepin. And yeah, a great crowd on hand. But at what point do you say, I'm not risking anybody, we're good here?
That's why I'm thinking,
I mean, I don't think anybody does it with a 21-point lead.
No, but
if this continues, Cardinals, after scoring quickly, just 3 plays on the opening drive of the football game, they went 3 and out twice, and then their last possession, an interception. Oh, they had the interception was in the middle. Walls on the return out to the 25. So it's been since the touchdown, it's been 3 and out, interception on the first play, 3 and out.
yeah, they need to find an answer. But give credit to the defense. They're really pressuring Coon Rapids, and they're certainly not allowing David Jeebley to get anything going. And now you're down 28-7. It kind of takes you away from that run game. I mean, I'm still going to run the football, but you're not going to run it with the regularity that you would if the score were closer.
That's going to go against Andover in the middle, jumping a little too early. He knows it.
5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Hey, look at, hey, line up, hey.
Oh, they're walking it off against the Cardinals.
Oh, I guess the Cardinal receiver made a little bit of contact with the defender before the ball was snapped. So backs him up 5.
Dubois rolls, throws, incomplete, looking for David Jeebley.
Again, good pressure by Andover. That defensive front is doing a good job of pushing that offensive line back and causing difficulty for Coon Rapids to run their offense the way they would like.
Oh, and now a penalty against Andover. So they're going to give them that yardage right back and then some.
Yep. I didn't see what was called.
Holding. Defense. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
I think that's on Pemberton, because Pemberton drove Ogroski like about 5 yards into the Andover sideline. But I did not see the flag when it flew. Either way, it's 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals from the 30. At least we think that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
Oh, automatic first down. So 1st and 5.
Huh.
But if it's an automatic first down,
Why don't they move the
then
chains?
they should move the chains.
Yeah,
it should
I
be
understand.
first and 10. Dubois had time, now throws incomplete.
Well, this was just a 10-yard penalty on first down, so we can give them 1st and 5. But
Stockhausen, I think, slipped a little bit, was the intended receiver. So 2nd and 5 now from the 30. Handoff goes to Jeebley. Looking for room, left side, broke through, dives forward, and has a first down out to the 38-yard line.
and that's what David Jeebley gives you. He gives you the ability to run hard and break away from tackles.
I don't know how he came out of that.
It's those huge, the huge lower body of his. He just keeps his legs churning. And again, I mean, look at he just doesn't.
Angel had him. It looked like all wrapped up, and then draping on him was Logan Myers, and somehow continues to move forward. And he moves the chains. A big first down. Handoff goes to Jeebly again, trying to get around the left hand. Does, and apparently forced out of bounds.
It's all that work with JT Taylor in the weight room.
It's going to be just shy of a first down. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 48. So it'll be 47. It'll be like 2nd and 1. 2nd and less than a yard, maybe. David does not miss leg day.
No, every day's leg day.
Handoff goes to Jeebly again. He's going to drive the pile forward to midfield, and another first down.
I'll tell you how huge it would be if the Cardinals could sustain a drive here and go get some points.
Well,
we have an Andover player injured on the field.
Last drive I said they needed to either sustain a drive or get points. Now they must have points. You're down 28-7 in the first quarter. First time they have been division opponents in a little more than 5 years.
It's Blake Halleckson for the Huskies down. We hope certainly he's okay. But yeah, you know, they're running the ball with Jeebly, and that's what they wanted to do from the get-go. And so this is an opportunity for the Cardinals can, you know, at least give their defense a little bit of a rest as well, and continue with a strong offensive showing here on this drive. That's nice to see. Up under his own power.
Able to get up and walk. Off holding that left quad area.
Jeebly has 6 carries for 43 yards and a score so far tonight. Anytime you can average 7 yards a carry, you're doing pretty well.
First and 10 from midfield. Handoff goes to Jeebly again, hit in the backfield. Falls forward for about a half yard, just onto the Andover side of the midfield stripe.
Well, David certainly seems to be pretty healthy. I know he's probably not at 100%. I don't think any kids are 100% at this point in the season, but he still looks like he's running the ball hard.
Second and 9. Du Bois fakes the pitch, tries to cut back inside, and is swallowed up for a short loss. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that did not fool the Husky defense. So now puts the Cardinals in a tough situation at 3rd and long. And again, I think we'll see defensively for Andover. I think we'll see a lot of pressure here on Du Bois.
Du Bois rolling. Here come the Huskies. Throws on the run. This pass incomplete. Looking downfield for Ogroski.
That's not an easy pass when you're rolling out and throwing on the run and trying to fit it in between a couple of defenders. He just couldn't fit it where he needed it to be. He took a hit just as he unloaded the football.
He actually didn't put it in a bad spot.
No.
Over the top of both defenders. Only one who had a play on it was Ogroski, but just out of his reach. And the Cardinals will be forced to punt again, at least from a better spot on the field. Sullivan standing at the 36. Masungu at his own 20. Sullivan, good boot. Masungu, fair catch at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Sullivan's been punting well this season.
So for the first time tonight, the Huskies will start from inside their own 30. But I don't know that they see that as just any more of a challenge.
No, I don't think they do. They just they know what their offense is made of, and they know they have this opportunity to drive the length of the field in any particular series. You see just a little bit of time left in this first quarter. 28-7 in favor of Andover.
Pitch goes to Wheeler, cuts back, spun, still on his feet, trying to go back to the other side of the field, and finally somebody got a hold of his ankle in there.
He ran a long way for no gain.
Logan Ness was the one who stopped him behind the line and really held him up for other Cardinals to come and finish off, but he finally got away from that, tried to go all the way back to the other side of the field, and Andover will wait to snap until the second quarter. Coon Rapids scored very quickly. Andover answered with 4 of their own. 28-7 after the first on CTN. Cardinal fans on their feet, and Brad, the #1 fan, of course, in attendance.
Hello and welcome to Inside Access, your ticket behind the scenes of Coon Rapids sports. Studio and Howie, it feels great to be back behind the desk.
I can't think of too many things better in life. How about you?
I can think of one, because it's an all-out sprint to the finish.
Okay. Kind of like your life.
They host Elk River on Tuesday, and Howie,
We'll be there. There you go. It's contagious.
like it's all your fault.
Yeah, of course it is.
Sportside, I'm Joe Young.
I'm Joe Young as well. And I'm not so sure how good we'll look on HD, but you know.
I appreciate the effort.
I try.
I do.
Think of this, that commercial was made almost 5 years ago already.
No, we didn't. Was it? When did we start?
Well, this is year number 25. Quick pass to Masungu on the quick out.
Don't mind us. We're just having our own conversation.
I was working in a broadcast, pointing out that this is year number 25.
Yeah, but we didn't start
Covering
Sports
Cardinals
Night right
sports.
away.
Third down for the Huskies deep in their own end. Handoff goes to Wheeler, trying to bounce it outside. Stiff arm will not get him what he needs. He's stopped just outside the 20. And the Huskies will see their first 3 and out.
It's a great job by the defense, and they needed that. They needed it for their confidence. Coach Russell talked about confidence, and they certainly needed it there.
Landon Nelson punts this one away. Walls will back away from it, let it bounce, and now just walk away as it takes a long Andover roll. Coon Rapids will start at their own 35-yard line.
And good field position. Yeah, it's a pretty good field position for the Cardinals here to start their drive. And we'll see if they can muster an answer here as we start this second quarter. You know, they were running the ball, but then their drive failed, and they unfortunately had to punt the ball.
Du Bois will start out of the shotgun as Jeebly in the backfield with him. 3 receivers on the left. Jeebly sprints that way. Fumbled by Du Bois, and the Huskies have it.
Yeah, quick turnover. That's a tough situation for the Cardinals here, especially after they stopped them on defense. That defense for Coon Rapids didn't get much of a rest. And you see, again, he just didn't handle the snap. That was
Josh Surgeon.
Josh, yep.
Coming up with the fumble. No chance for Du Bois to try and recover. As it was in his feet, he got immediately tackled, and Surgener says, look what I found.
Well, Israelson took him out of the play so he couldn't have an opportunity and let one of his teammates fall on that loose football.
So Andover with it at the Coon Rapids 29-yard line. DeVellis wants it all, looking for Masungu. Touchdown, Andover!
Boy, they didn't waste much time with that. Let's take a look at this. If he got his separation by pushing off a little bit.
He did, but there's no flag on the field, so that's a quick strike touchdown for the Huskies. One play after they get the turnover, they turned it into points. 14 points off the turnovers.
Let's see it again.
By the Cardinals.
The quick throw to the corner of the end zone. I don't know if we're going to see. Yeah, there's some hand fighting. There was a push off, hand fighting a little bit between both, but it looked like Masunga gave himself a little leverage by pushing.
Kick by Peterson is up and good. It is 35-7 Andover, very early in the second quarter.
You mentioned if they don't call it, it's not a penalty.
And I always like that. Go for the throw when you get a turnover, especially when it's deep in their own end.
Make them pay.
And they went for it right away. Career passing touchdown number 30 for Mr. DeVellis.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, and he's had an opportunity to lead this Husky team. And certainly coming into this game at 5-0.
Well, that's 12 touchdowns on the year now.
Yeah.
Does he have 4? He's got 4, so he's got tonight. So that's all 5 were. Oh, they were. So that puts him at 14 for the year. Came in with 9 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. This first half has been a whirlwind.
It really has.
And we still have 11 minutes to play.
Yeah.
But again, we saw that their last contest for the Cardinals, turnovers that killed them, especially when they were turning them over deep in their own end.
Stackhausen again.
Stockhausen with the return from just inside the 20. Took a big hit out across the 25.
Some tempers flaring, some frustrations on the Cardinals side, but nothing called. Stockhausen able to get a few yards back, but
big hit by the FA. Cardinals will start 1st and 10 from their own 27. Both of their turnovers have been deep in their own end. And both have been on the first play of a drive. Handoff goes to Jeebly. Nothing in the middle. He's swallowed up. Shy of the line of scrimmage.
Andover comes away with the football, but he was definitely down. Just a really nice job in the middle of that defense for the Huskies, and just collapsing inside, not allowing David Jeebly any room to run. A yard gain.
Loss.
I meant loss, sorry.
2nd and 11. Holman, the man in motion from left to right. Du Bois drops back, throws long to the left, cutting back and making the catch is Stockhausen. He's to the 40. Andover asking for an offensive flag, and he may have gotten away with it, but
he so got away with it.
Hey, turnabout is fair play.
Absolutely. Oh, Coach DeVal is not happy, and he's letting the official know it. We're going to see the end of this play. I mean, he definitely, it was clear to us.
A little bit of a swim move.
No, he pushed the defender out of the way and cleared some space for himself.
Well, he was trying to get back to the inside.
Yeah.
That's how he did it.
Well, it's definitely how he did it, and it turned out to be
Pass
successful.
complete to Fearing. Short gain just outside the 35. Second and 5. Call it 6. Du Bois has time. Moves left, now right, directing traffic. Wants to run. And will get out of bounds with a first down inside the 30-yard line.
Nice job looking downfield, realizing he didn't have a receiver. He kind of called the receiver to go, held the defense back a little bit, so he was able to gain that edge and pick up some yardage, nice yardage.
Out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Jeebly. Cuts back on the right side. Drives forward to the 26-yard line.
Oh, and then again, that good job by the defense just collapsing around and not letting the blockers up front for Coon Rapids dictate the play.
Gain of 2 will set up 2nd and 8. Du Bois chased out of the pocket immediately, tucks and wants to run. He's wrapped up and taken down by Logan Myers.
Myers with a really nice open field tackle.
Loss of a yard will make it 3rd and 9. Three receivers right, Jeebly in the backfield with Du Bois on 3rd and long. Stockhausen, the lone receiver on the left. On the run is Du Bois, and he's sacked for a huge loss back at the 38-yard line. Dylan Owens.
Yeah, Owens, again, I mean, you see a number of black jerseys putting a lot of pressure in on Du Bois. And
He got right through.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to run to the outside, and, you know, Owens is there. There's no way he's going to get around him.
Saw Josh Surgener, who had the fumble recover earlier, that just blew through the line right up the middle. And Du Bois running for his life right off the snap, and he's done that a number of times already. Offense staying on the field on 4th and forever.
Well, they got to try and get back into this. If they have an opportunity, they're going to have to keep their offense on the field.
Well, the one time you held the Andover offense and forced them off the field without letting them to the paint was when you started them deep in their own end.
Absolutely.
I mean, when they were at 3rd and 5, if they don't gain any yards, yeah, it's 4-down territory. But here you're looking at 4th and 18, and if you're not successful, you're giving this high-powered offense the ball at the 37-yard line again.
We also talked earlier in the game, it didn't really matter where Andover was on the field. They figured they had the confidence to score from wherever. So, but yeah, absolutely, give them a longer field. That's key, obviously. But
at the same time, you're down 35-7 in the first half. What do you have in the books for 4th and 20?
You know, for me, it was the old San Francisco peekaboo play, but I don't know if they know that one. Burp the baby.
17. They need the 17-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Man in motion is Ullman on 4th and 20. Almost at 4th and 40 would be even worse. Du Bois going to try and run for it. No chance to pick up that kind of yardage. He gets to the 30, and that's where the Huskies offense will take over.
Yeah, Israelson made sure he didn't get upfield.
And again, just so much pressure so quickly from the Andover defense. DeVellis out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rolling to his right, he will keep it and force his way out to the 35, a gain of 4.
Again, let's see what they do. I'm assuming they're going to keep this on the ground. I mean, do they want to continue to pile points up if try to do that through the air, but which they've done so far in this game, but
DeVellis jogs off the field, and
yeah.
Landon Nelson will come in.
Well,
He's 4 for 4 on the season, only 21 yards, but he's accurate. Handoff goes to Wheeler, big hole off left tackle, another big gain, just shy of midfield.
Well, DeVellis comes back in.
Number 27, Andover,
And we haven't really seen that much from Wheeler.
They haven't needed him.
Swing pass this side, Tate Johnson wrapped up and tackled after a very short gain, just into Coon Rapids territory. Second and 8.
They're playing hurry up here.
Quarterback option. DeVellis will keep it, lowers his shoulders, gets to the 45. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Andover's going to take a timeout. There was a little miscommunication on what play that they were going to try and call. So on 3rd down here, Coach DeVellis is just going to say, let's talk about it. We're up big. Let's make sure we run the play we want to run. There's the defensive coordinator, Zach Neighbor, and the old man. Also defensive coach on this squad. The Golden Grappler, the one and only Zahn Neighbor. It's Jersey night for the Coon Rapids faithful across the way.
Third and 4 for the Huskies from the Coon Rapids 45-yard line. They have a 35-7 lead. 5.5 to play in this first half. Looking for Masungu, and that one floated well over his head, out of play. And complete 4th down.
Yeah, we're on the same page on that particular play.
They'll go for it on 4th down. No surprise. DeVellis drops back, pressured, gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler has lots of room. Big first down, bounces off one man, keeps fighting down to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, just a great outlet pass, and you let your speedy running back do the rest.
Gain of 28.
Yeah, and he looks downfield, just a quick little dump off to Wheeler, and Wheeler does the rest with his speed. A couple of missed tackle there, and he's going to make you pay.
On 1st down, handoff goes to Wheeler, trying to cut off right tackle, dives forward just inside the 15, a gain of 2.
Well, 9 carries, 100 yards, Joe.
Hit as he throws was DeVellis. The ball is loose. The Cardinals have it. And that is a huge defensive play for the Cardinals to get the ball back.
Is that Logan Ness?
The Huskies were looking to add to their lead.
I don't know if that was Kendrick Dowdell got the hit. Let's take a look at it. No, that was Ness with the hit. Dowdell with the, I believe, with the
recovery.
Or was it Kennedy? I can't.
It's definitely Ness, and it's definitely a fumble.
Yeah. No, it was
Dowdell.
Yep.
Ball's on top of it. Cardinals take over, 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. Play action. Pass is complete to Ullman for a short gain out to the 22.
Yeah, that was a really nice defensive play for the Cardinals. Get that hit from
and
Ness.
much needed.
Yeah, absolutely. The Huskies were definitely threatening again.
Handoff goes to David Jeebley, bounces it outside, has a 1st down and more, out to the 38-yard line.
I mean, he runs with such power, and it's really difficult to bring him down. I mean, you gotta get him low, but even still, with those powerful legs, it's tough to bring him down.
And we see how thick those legs are and how powerful. It's not like you're in a big hurry to dive at them.
Definitely not.
Dubois rolls out, pass thrown incomplete, and a little miscommunication on the far side as I think he expected Kavanaugh to come back to the ball.
See the time remaining, 3:44 here in the first half, 35-7 Andover, commanding lead.
Cardinals scored first. Just over a minute into the game. And we've got a jump off sides, and I think this time it will go against the defense, and it will.
Go. Yes, it will.
Last time that happened, I thought that's what happened, and they walked it off against the offense. 2nd and 5. Running with it is Dubois. Good blocking on that right side. He's going to be stopped just shy of a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and about a yard.
Samuel Angel in on the tackle. That'd be his 5th for the night.
Senior captain likes to be around the ball.
Yes, he does.
On 3rd and short, Dubois comes up under center. Huskies stack the box.
They're trying to draw him. They're going to call timeout.
Well, as soon as Dubois came up under center, they saw this quarterback sneak for the touchdown and a goal line situation, and they brought 8 guys right up on that line.
And why wouldn't you? Offense talking about a few things. See if they put it in the hands of number 3.
Well, I would guess that Andover is expecting that.
It doesn't take much for him to get a yard. But you're right. You have to have a strong push up front for him. But he can definitely get a lot when there's very little room.
Dubois out of the shotgun. They bring in the split end on the left side. Fake the give. Pass is complete to Fearing running across the field. He's got a first down, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet. Ullman trying to carry him further. He's down inside the Andover 40 to the 38.
He's another one of the younger players for the Cardinals and Fearing.
Tackled by number 33, Samuel
As
Angel.
we talked about, everybody's expecting number 3. You fake the give to him and just a little soft toss to your receiver coming across the middle. Able to pick up the first down.
And a nice job of avoiding some Andover tackles. First down at the 38. Du Bois rolling to his right. Looking in trouble, sacked again. Angel part of it. There with him was Aiden Flint.
That's his second sack.
That huge sack was brought to you by number 33, Samuel Angel, and number 31, Aiden Flint.
You see defense pursuing, and you see Flint bringing him down.
Oh, and a snap over the head of Du Bois. He races back and dives on top of it, and now it will be third and about 35.
Boy, when things go wrong, they certainly do that.
A sack that lost, what, about 7 yards?
Yep.
And now this loses
Yep.
another 10, 20. They see where
whole
they
bunch.
spot it.
A whole
They
bunch.
spot it at the 35. They need to get to the 28 of Andover.
Huskies call a timeout.
So they need, it'll be 3rd and 37 from their own 35-yard line.
You know what I say to that? Yikes. Well, the scoreboard has a 3rd and 17, but
It's a little longer than
that's
that.
not the case.
But it was
There,
2nd
they
and
changed
17.
it. Yeah. Now that
Should be up to, oh, it's
Yeah,
far
they-
more than 27.
Yeah.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Maybe-
They need the 28-yard line. That means there's 22 yards just from
just
the
for li-
50.
yeah, right.
So then you got another 15.
Now they
Pretty sure that's
it's
37.
They just changed it.
There we go. We got a math guy.
I saw a guy take off his shoes and socks just to count up the make sure.
Well, it's a lot easier when you only have 10 yards to worry
Yeah.
about. Gets a lot more difficult when they go backwards. When they go forwards every 10 yards, they move the chains. It starts over.
Correct.
Yes, 3rd and 37 is the correct down and distance from their own 35-yard line.
Third and a whole bunch. How's that? What's your play call here, Joe? You draw it up in the sand?
I mean, they really haven't gone downfield much. Of course, Cummings Coleman going down with that injury is a big reason why. And of course, the other half is Du Bois hasn't had any time in the pocket. As soon as he sets that 3rd step back, he's being chased from the pocket. This time runs to pick up a couple, and on 4th and forever, out comes the Cardinal punt team with a little less than 2 minutes left in this first half. And Andover is going to call another timeout.
Well, yeah, they figure they're going to get the ball back with some time left on the clock before the break. See if they can put more points on. They were disappointed by the fact that they didn't get points on their previous drive after the nice strip sack by Coon Rapids. So they're maybe looking to see if they can get those points that they thought they were going to get at the end of just before their last drive.
Well, we've seen this team can cover a lot of territory in a short amount of time.
Hey, people can find us on the internet.
What's that?
It's that little box that Al Gore invented.
You got me with that one, Shapiro. I have no retort.
No comeback for that one. But yeah, we are on YouTube among many other social media outlets.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Watch us wherever. I know that we have a new fan tuning in regularly from Fergus Falls.
That's wonderful.
I don't know that he's watching tonight. Sullivan standing in at about his own 22-yard line. Masungu back just outside his 30. Sullivan's punts have been solid so far tonight. High, good punt. Masungu will back away from it again. It'll take a Cardinal bounce and be down at about the 34-yard line. The Huskies will have a minute half remaining. The clock just ticked down like 4 extra seconds after it was downed, but
Yeah, I think they're going to.
We saw the first 3 touchdowns of this game in a minute and a half.
Yeah, so there's no reason why they couldn't possibly get one in a minute 27. Cardinals defense are going to see what they can do about preventing that.
DeVellis out of the shotgun, has 2 receivers on either side. Wheeler in the backfield with him on first down. Pass bobbled and incomplete by Kalmus. Started to run before he secured the ball. And took a pretty hard hit.
He did.
Was coming back to the ball. Was right there. Turned his head.
Didn't secure it.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. DeVellis with some time. Now in some trouble. Will get behind some blockers and run for a first down out across the 45. That'll stop the clock momentarily as they move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 46.
Yeah, he took a hit too at the end of that play.
DeVellis throws left side over the head of Masungu.
That stops the clock with 57 seconds remaining.
9 of 13,
yeah.
184.
And how many touchdowns?
5 touchdowns.
5
in the first half.
That's amazing.
DeVellis looking left, pass complete to Tate. Tate wrapped up and dropped in the field of play after a gain of about 6. To put it at the Cardinal 49, so a gain of 5, 3rd and 5. Pass over the middle is complete to Deneke, cuts back, tripped up, has a first down at the 27 of the Cardinals.
Let's see if they come get up here and spike the ball. Or do they have a play called here?
Timeout.
No, they didn't
Nope.
have, I don't think they have one.
Oh, they just took it. They're taking some time to get the ball set.
Yeah, I
and
thought
there's the
that's
spike.
what I thought.
It's risky.
So 2nd and down. 2nd down and 10. Cardinals showing blitz. DeVellis waits, now tucks, and he will be stopped after a short gain.
He took a hard hit too at the end of that.
3rd and about 8, down to 7 seconds remaining. 5. They were able to get it snapped and spiked. They are gonna put. Are they gonna put
a 10th of a second, maybe? Enough for one play. 1 second. 1 second on the clock.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
looks to be what he is signaling. So this will be the last play of the first half. Huskies with a 35-7 lead. See if they can tack on one more score there at the Cardinal 28-yard line. Rush coming, throw over the middle, incomplete. Tripped up was Wheeler. No flag. He's looking for it, but I think it was incidental contact. According to the officials, we're going to go to the locker room. The Huskies up huge. 35 unanswered points after an early Cardinals score. We'll take a break and be back with more from Andover High School after this. You're watching live high school football on CTN.
Watching your favorite Cardinal sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
You are loved. You are valued. You are resilient. You got this.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides at aarp.org/caregiving.
Yeah, Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Back at Andover High School, the Cardinal fan had a fun start.
Yeah.
But after that initial score, just over a minute in, straight drop for things went completely the other way. Josh Dubois hooking up on a long catch for Logan Stockhausen, got him deep into Andover territory. The next play, a handoff to David Jeebley. He gets to the end zone. Coon Rapids had the 7-0 lead. But the Huskies came back with a 4-play drive the other way. One of the featured plays was that carry by Wheeler. And then the touchdown on a swing pass to Ben Kopetsky. First of 5 passing touchdowns for Connor DeVellis. Wheeler has managed a decent night through the first half. He's got over 100 yards, but on average, the Cardinals have stopped him up. They have not stopped DeVellis. He's hooked up with Kopetsky twice. Interception there by Logan Myers. Set him up with a short field. Hooks up with Evan Colmus on the crossing route, who dives for the end zone. Long pass to Michael Robertson, alone behind the defense. Long pass to Masungu, maybe a push-up there. But there was no flag. It was another long score, another quick strike, and look at the numbers, 360 yards of offense.
Yeah, I mean, you know why they're 5-0, because they're so dominant on both sides of the ball. You saw that defense really clamp down on the Cardinals, but offensively, 5 touchdown passes by Connor DeVellis. It's stellar in that first half, and you can see the although those rushing numbers are definitely off for Andover Huskies. Nonetheless, that's a lot of offense in the first half for any team to generate.
125.
Yeah, 125 yards rushing.
So, but yeah, they have done what they wanted for the most part. Cardinals were able to force 1 turnover, unable to turn it into points. But the Huskies comfortably ahead at 35-7.
So, hey, Joe, it's a big night tomorrow night.
It is.
It is a fundraiser for the boys basketball team tomorrow night at CR Sports Bar and Carboni's Pizzeria in Coon Rapids. And it's going to be a great time. Certainly everybody should go out.
Are you going to be there?
I'm not. I have a wedding in Cambridge. Otherwise, maybe
Stop
on the way
back.
Maybe on the way back, I can see if I can stop. But it's a big fundraiser. Silent auction, spaghetti. I mean, I'll go anywhere for spaghetti. And then, of course, live music by Shag and my rock star friend Jill Hetwer. So the party starts at 5:30. Live music starts at 8:30. Are you going to go? But more importantly, Joe, you live in the area. I think you should go and maybe show your dance moves.
Absolutely not that part.
But yeah, anyway, big fundraiser. Come out and support the boys basketball team at CR's in Coon Rapids. And boy, you get to hear Shag and what a great band they are. And Jill has a phenomenal voice. So should be exciting. Should be a good time, and it goes for a good cause. And it's almost that season. Basketball is coming up. I know Coach O's excited for that, and girls team's excited for that as well. And I'm excited.
Connor DeVellis out there getting plenty of warm-up tosses. Looks like he'll stay in at least temporarily, but Landon Nelson getting some warm-up reps on his arm as well. And you've got to imagine we'll see some subbing for Andover, especially if they add to their already comfortable lead. And they will have the ball to start the second half.
Yes, they will. You and I talked about, how long will starters stay out there, and obviously looks like they're going to continue on here in this second half.
Well, 28 points for Andover in the first quarter.
There's the updated stat list. Talked about 360 yards in total offense.
I think the Cardinals do have the edge in time of possession, if I'm not mistaken. But that's a really small victory when you're down 35-7. So they hold the time of possession by almost 5 minutes. But the yardage more than twice for Andover what Coon Rapids has put up. And the score obviously 35-7.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of things talked about in between the break. The Cardinals want to, again, they ran the ball. They ran the ball when they had the opportunity, but they fell behind so quickly. It really took them out of their game plan, I'm sure. I mean, you saw what they did on that first drive. They went right for it and got the first touchdown of the game.
Wheeler and Masungu, the deep backs. Only one kick in that first half for Patru. He went short, and they're going to do it again, try and get an onside, but taking a big hit and holding on was Chase Baker. And the Huskies will start out near midfield.
Yeah, we'll see again, what they want to do here. I know they wanted to put some additional points on the board before the end of the half, so we'll see what they can do here in this drive. They had that turnover down deep in the Cardinal end.
They'll start from their own 46-yard line. DeVellis out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Wheeler, looking for room around the right side. Spins away from a tackle, breaks away from another, and dives forward to midfield, a gain of 4.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's going to gain a yard, and then he does a really nice job of converting it into a few extra yards.
Averaging 10 yards a carry tonight, 10 carries, 104. DeVellis with lots of time, looking deep over the middle and just too far. Had Kalmus behind the defense.
Oh yeah, Kalmus had 2-3 steps on the defender. But yeah, just a little too much mustard on it.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. DeVellis has 3 receivers to his left. Kalmus the only one on the right. They swing Wheeler out. They set it up to Kalmus, and Kalmus has a first down into Cardinal territory at the 38-yard line.
We've talked about downfield blocking a lot tonight, and there's another good example how Andover does it well. Just the quick little hitch out.
Well, and the linemen getting off of their blocks so quickly to get down in front of him, because Kalmus was all alone down here. They sprint Wheeler out to the left, draw the Cardinals' attention all the way out to the left side. Kalmus catches a quick pass, has 3 linemen out in front of him blocking. Nice gain, first down. Handoff goes to Wheeler, looking for that same edge, but he's going to be forced out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Cardinals showing blitz. DeVellis looks to the sideline. Deneke and Tate, the duo on the right. He's going to come this way. The pass complete and immediately stopped.
He didn't hold on to it.
Tate Johnson with the target, but hit immediately by Jack Hawkinson, and so it'll be 3rd and 7. Handoff, draw play, goes to Wheeler, another first down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you got to be so impressed by the way that this offensive line, and you talked about downfield blocking. They continue their block as they move downfield. And, you know, Wheeler's the beneficiary of this as he's able to pick up nice yardage.
1st and 10 from the 23. DeVellis looks to his left. Pass is complete to Kopetsky. Cuts back. Has a good gain after the catch. Pick up about 5 to the 17-yard line. Second and 5. And Masungu jumped on the far side. They'll give those 5 yards right back.
But again, threatening here on their first possession of the second half.
Back him up, 2nd and 10 from the 23. DeVellis looking left, wants Masungu, throws incomplete. It was underthrown a little bit. Coverage provided by Elijah Tabla.
Masungu had a step on him, but you're right, that pass was thrown. But there's another flag on the play. I think it's going to be a hold.
Cardinals are going to decline it.
Yep.
Now they are going to accept it. I think they were thinking if it was third down.
2nd down.
Penalty. Still 2nd down.
Yeah, if it had been 3rd down, they would have declined it and made it 4th and 10. So it was either 3rd and 10 or 2nd and 20. You make it 2nd and 20 back at the 35. Actually, 3rd and about 22, or 2nd and about 22.
Yeah.
They got it as 3rd and 20 on the board, but trust me, it's 2nd and 22. And Andover is going to call an early timeout. A little confusion.
Yeah, a little miscommunication, a little confusion offensively after what they wanted to call after getting the penalty, and so Coach DeVellis just decides to call his first timeout and talk about things.
So Coon Rapids obviously has to somehow find a way to get Andover off the field without giving up any more points on this opening drive of the second half. That penalty, certainly an assist deep in their end, but again, we saw a couple of times in that first quarter where they got backed up by big penalties and then came back with even bigger plays. And I think they try to go for the throat off of the penalty and out of the timeout. 2nd and 22 from the 35. Blitz coming. Pass complete to Tate. Gets behind some blockers, cutting through the middle of the field. And he is going to be stopped after a gain of about 12. So that'll make it 3rd and 10.
Well, and Connor DeVellis, under a lot of pressure, did a really good job of delivering the football.
Well, and again, they just let the linemen go so that the linemen, their offensive linemen, can get out in front and lead the blocking downfield. It's usually a win when you have defensive linemen blocking linebackers and cornerbacks.
Exactly.
On 3rd and 10, pitch goes to Wheeler, right side. Finds a little hole, has a first down to the 10. It'll be 1st and goal Andover.
He just does a really nice job of following his blocking.
Ball right on the 10-yard line. See the pitch and the blocking is the big thing.
Yeah.
Wall's able to wrap him up and stop him. Pitch goes to him again. Again, he cuts back off that right side.
You know, I think at the end of that last run, I think the Andover Huskies coaching staff was complaining there was maybe a late hit on Wheeler at the end of that play, because they were not happy with something that the officials hadn't called.
Gain of 3 sets up second and goal from the 7. Rolling with it is DeVellis, and then throws it away over the head of Wheeler. I think he wanted to run that, just threw it away just to save the yardage, and there's nowhere there for him to run. The Cardinals were out in front of him.
Yeah, that was just good coverage by Coon Rapids. You know, the Cardinals defense certainly does not want to give up another score.
3rd and goal from the 8. Cardinals pressuring the inside gaps on 3rd down. Then back off, handoff goes to Wheeler, sidesteps a tackle, touchdown, Andover.
Yeah, I mean, they knew that was the play. That's where 27, the next 2, that's where they were coming from.
135 yards and a touchdown. Over his average for yardage, under his average for touchdowns. The man averages 2.25 touchdowns per game.
How do you get a quarter of a touchdown?
It's hard.
It's like you get a quarter of the ball over the end zone?
Nope, that's a touchdown.
Over the line? Yeah, I know.
Kick by Peterson is up and good. It's 42-7 in favor of the home squad. Not sure what the umpires are discussing, but there were several whistles after the extra point was good.
Well, this is the 4th time in 6 games, and this game is not complete, that the Huskies have scored 40 or more points.
Yeah, again, they're
good.
They're pretty good offense.
The result of the try is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct, leverage on the defense. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
The Cardinals certainly do not need that. Enough has been going wrong, unfortunately, for them this evening.
Hard not to get frustrated when you look up and see a 5-score difference. And you haven't touched the ball in the second half.
15 plays to go 54 yards, took 4:03 off the clock. Actually, it's 13 plays, correct. 54 yards. Wheeler with a touchdown run of 7 yards.
So after the penalty, they will kick off from the Coon Rapids 45-yard line. And we'll see Peterson again, you know, his kicks have all been pretty short. Not necessarily onside attempts, but this one a true onside attempt. Cardinals able to get control of it, and will start from their own 33-yard line.
Here's an interesting fact, Joe. So after all this time, all the possession, Coon Rapids still leads time of possession by 1 minute. After all that scoring by Andover.
And it was kicker Patru that recovers the onside kick. Well, obviously, time management has been pretty good for the Huskies. They have been quite productive with the time they have had the ball. Dubois hands off to Jeebly, blows through a hole, spins and drags a tackler out across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, and that's just a powerful run by David Jeebly.
And as you have mentioned, and we have talked about it, when your biggest weapon is your running back, but you trail by 35 points, makes it a little harder to use him maybe as much as you had wanted. This time he's met in the backfield, and the Huskies are going to make sure they combine for a TFL.
Well, it also doesn't help when your other strong offensive player, Kaijon Cummings-Coleman, goes out early in the game with an injury.
So this will be 3rd and about 4 for Coon Rapids. Man in motion is Cummings-Coleman. Fake to give to him. Du Bois has time. Throws, and Oleman was pushed down, and the flag flies. So Coon Rapids going to get 15 and a free first down.
I didn't see Kaijon come back in, I guess so. Of course, it's the first offensive series in the second half, but it looked like when he went out that he was not going to come back in this game.
Same,
and I'm so glad that he is.
Great, yeah. It looks like he might have a wrap on his
pass interference.
Right.
Defense number 8, 15-yard penalty from the previous Scott. The yardage results in a first down.
It looks like he might have a compression sleeve on his right calf. But he was clearly the man in motion. And you're right, great to see him out there. So that'll move the Cardinals into Husky territory. They'll have a first down from the 46. Fearing shifts from left to right. Du Bois hands off to Jeebly. Right through the middle, and not a lot there. Cardinals push the pile forward for an extra yard, but a short gain will set up 2nd and 8.
Well, you know, Joe, offensively, the Cardinals would just like some confidence and able to put some points on the board here after putting those first touchdown on early in the game, and then 42 unanswered points since then by Andover.
Du Bois moves to his right, directs some traffic, in trouble, and sacked again back across midfield. And the time just ran out, and Angel there as a part of it again.
Yeah, he got hit hard too on that play.
We were talking to the AD before the game. He pointed to Sam Angel and said, yeah, number 33, he'll call his name a lot.
And we certainly have.
He has been around the ball a lot. Over 10 tackles, I believe, 3 sacks. It's a pretty good night on defense. Coon Rapids facing 3rd and 15. Swing pass goes to Cummings-Coleman, trying to work all the way back across the field and ends up going backwards. It'll be a loss of 4 more. And the Cardinals will be facing a 4th and 19. And they will send out the punting unit.
Yeah. That's not the drive that they wanted here to start their first drive of the second half. See the time remaining in quarter number 3.
Great boot from Sean Sullivan. Masungo backs up, takes it from the 22. Cardinals with pretty good coverage downfield. Don't let him get the 30.
you know, in a game like this, you have to take as many good things out of it as you possibly can. And you know, there has been some nice things for the Cardinals, but they just haven't been able to match what Andover does offensively. Now we're going to see a new quarterback.
Landon Nelson will come in, take over for DeVellis. That is Kirchner in the backfield with him. Kirchner will get the carry on first down, and he'll fire his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Number 21, Kirchner,
And of course, they'll be happy to continue to let this clock run down with this big lead. And I would imagine, for the most part, keep it on the ground.
Handoff goes to Kirchner again. He is wrapped up and dropped in the backfield. Max Halverson was right there as soon as he got the ball. Drop for a loss will set up 3rd and 11. And again, Nelson 4 for 4 on the season. Only 21 yards, but 4 for 4. Passes incomplete, in and out of the arms of Luke Deneke. And on 4th down, the Huskies will punt.
Yeah, so quick 3 and out for the second team offense for the Huskies.
Well, quarterback and running back. The receivers were all the same. Nelson will just drop back a little further and get ready to punt. Just his second punt of the evening. Walls looks to return for the Cardinals. Good high punt. Walls will run away from it. It's going to take a great Andover roll. And the Cardinals will start from just inside their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's a great bounce for him.
Cardinals would love to get, as you had just talked about, more positives to take away, and that's
what they need.
Even if there may be a few fresher uniforms on the field defensively for the Huskies as well as we move into the 4th quarter, just anything and anything to make the score look more respectable as well. Dubois hands off to Jeebly, big hole right up the middle, cuts back, and is tripped up, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line, a 25-yard gain.
And he hits the hole so quickly and then accelerates from after that. And I mean, it's just shooting through that hole. So you're going to watch it again. Jeebly with just a huge hole to run through. And then, of course, he's got such nice moves up the field.
Handoff goes to Jeebly, trying to work around the right end. And able to pick up about 4.
He falls forward for 4. Owens on the tackle for Andover.
Jeebly closing in on the century mark.
Yeah, 15 carries, 98 yards and a score.
Dubois looks to throw, pumps, has time, now is chased, tucks it and wants to run. Avoids one man, spins away from another, and has a gain of a couple. It'll set up 3rd and about 4. Angel on the tackle again. Now he's into double digits. I thought he was already there.
That's his 10th. He's a tackling machine.
On third down, Du Bois' pass batted away.
Oh, and he was hit hard too.
Weston Knox diving into the passing lane.
Make it 4th down.
On 4th down, 4 receivers in the game for Du Bois. Rolls to his left, looks, throws over the top for Jeebly, complete, 1st down and more. Deep into the Andover end, he spins his way down to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Du Bois just laid that pass right up for David Jeebly to bring in, and again, great yards after the catch by Jeebly, gets down into the red zone.
Into the final minute of this third quarter. Cardinals threatening. Have not scored since just a minute into the game. This one thrown, intercepted in the end zone. An unwise pass by Du Bois, who was under pressure and just way underthrew it, looking for Fearing, and it was a gift for Weston Knox.
Well, I'm telling you that he's been under constant pressure tonight from this Husky front four, and they've done a nice job of mixing their blitzes in, and he's just trying to get rid of it before he was hit. There you go. So watch the hit at the end of this play.
And look at Weston Knox just playing center field and says thank you.
So a scoring drive that the Cardinals were looking to get now gone by the wayside with the interception.
3rd turnover of the game for the Huskies on defense. And this is going to be a false start.
Illegal substitution. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Or that.
Yeah. A lot to celebrate for this home crowd.
Nelson out of the shotgun has Kirchner in the backfield with him. Fakes the give to him on the keeper, spins away from Ness, and will make his way out to the 20-yard line and pick up about that 5 they lost on the penalty.
Yeah, close to it. This gets the call from the sideline. Big lead for the Huskies. We're about to.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. I don't think they're going to try and get another play in. We're under 10 seconds remaining, and Andover will have the ball, 2nd and 10 from their own 20, and a 42-7 lead when we start the 4th quarter after this on CTN. Home fans are hyped up, and they've had plenty to cheer about. Coon Rapids scored 3 plays into the game, and it was dead silence from the blackout crowd here. Senior night, final home game of the regular season for the Huskies, but the Huskies just came back and scored 4 times in the first quarter and have dominated the contest ever since, coming off their 3rd turnover and interception in the end zone by Knox. It's 2nd and 10. Quick pass to Riley Small. Gets some blocking in front of him, and a big gain, tripped up, and he'll be stopped just shy of midfield.
Yeah, get a number of players who don't always get a lot of action involved in the game. And when you have a lead like this, you're able to do that.
Nelson out of the shotgun, hands off to Kirchner. Nice hole in front of him. He keeps the pile moving down to the 45-yard line. Gain of 7. Make it 8. 2nd and 2. That was right the first time.
Yep.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Handoff Kirchner again. He's got the first down to the 40-yard line.
And the Huskies will just continue to keep the ball on the ground with the clock running now in running time. They will continue to wind this clock down, and they will move to 6-0.
Yeah, in an impressive fashion all year long. Again, as we talked about coming in, averaging almost 35 points a game, 350 yards, and almost perfectly balanced between passing and rushing. And they have been as advertised. Kirchner hit in the backfield, and he is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
That time, good push by the Cardinal defense to not let him gain the edge. Of course, Logan Ness in on the tackle there.
Another young athlete that's been solid here tonight. Max Halverson I talked about as well earlier. He's a sophomore too. Nelson out of the shotgun. Pass is complete in the flat, and Blankenship turns it into a big gain. Twisted down hard out of bounds at the 25. Flags flying behind the play. I didn't see what happened, but a Andover player down on the field was Luke Wolf. And a Cardinal walking away. We have 3 flags over there.
We'll see what they call in this situation, but I'm sure there's a lot of frustration with the guys in the white jerseys. Looks like they're pointing that way. Maybe the late hit out of bounds.
I don't think so, because the flags are way behind him. I mean, he got thrown down pretty hard.
He did, but
there was a scuffle back behind the play of some sort, because I look back to see the flags all flying to the same place, and one of the linemen.
Personal foul. Defense. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
That's what they called.
Yeah, and they're going to mark it off from where
he was pulled down. I watched the whole play.
Your microphone is still on.
Oops.
But we do appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
So the penalty will take him down to the 20. So really only an extra 5 yards from where Blankenship was tackled. We've got Chase Pemberton, the sophomore quarterback, in the game. I don't know how you do that. You got 2 different guys wear the same number, play in the same game. Handoff went to R.J. Walker, and he was swallowed up immediately, a loss of about 5.
Yeah, it makes it confusing, doesn't it?
Well, I just know that
the position.
I'm pretty sure that that's not Knox.
No, I wouldn't think so.
And since the other number 7 on the roster is listed as a quarterback,
Yeah, I would think you have a safe bet.
I'm going to say that's Pemberton. Knox, I'm assuming, is getting the rest of the night off. He has deserved it. And this is going to come back 5 yards further on the false start.
False start. Offense, number 10. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Huskies fine taking their time, but they'd rather not go backwards.
No, I would think not. It's not ideal, no matter what the score is.
Slipping and falling in the backfield was Walker as he took the ball. And high school football, you don't have to be touched. As soon as the knee hits, you're down.
This is correct.
So another loss of yardage. It'll be third and very long from the 34 as well, where they'll place it. So be third and 24. Kirchner back in the backfield now with Pemberton. Blitz coming. Quick throw, bobbled and incomplete. It was right there for Riley Small, but he was not able to bring it in. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, just trying to get the quick throw to the outside. Just took his eyes off it a little bit. Not able to bring it in. And this part of the field, of course, they will keep the offense on the field.
So 4th and forever. You got Nelson in again. He passes complete. This is going to be well short, though. Pass complete to Robertson to the 30. Cardinals will take over on downs.
Now this is a good time, Joe, to remind everybody, big fundraiser tomorrow at CR's in Coon Rapids for the boys basketball team. Make sure that you get out and support them. Party starts at 5:30. Music.
Handoff goes to Jeebly on first down. Bounces off first contact. Cuts back. This is not Jeebly.
Nope.
This is Kingsley Freeman, who came in and got nicked up last week. He has a great gain.
Yeah, he did get nicked up a little bit last week and went out.
2 weeks ago.
Or 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Forget about that bye week.
I know.
It's so
I know.
odd. But Kingsley Freeman's first carry of the night, he gets a big gain into Andover territory. We've also got Jacob Maddock in at quarterback. Here's Freeman again, cutting back. Another nice gain, a first down inside the 15.
Anyway, come out to CR's in Coon Rapids tomorrow night for the great fundraiser, spaghetti dinner, live music, Shag, and the meat raffle band playing.
Maddock will hand off to Freeman again. Tries the middle, nothing there. Stop for a short gain, second down.
Cardinals trying to put some points on the board here, as they've been held out of the end zone since that first score early in the first quarter.
Fake the give this time, and Maddock looking for some room off the right. He's down to the 10. It'll be 3rd down.
Got a number of substitutions coming in defensively for Andover. They're shuffling players in and out.
Third and 6 from the 10. Maddock with 3 receivers to his left. Will roll that way, in trouble, cuts back, avoids the pressure, looking downfield, now wants to run, cuts back. He's got a 1st down inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line.
I think he lost the ball, though. Andover players saying that they have it.
That would be huge. Cardinals with 2 turnovers deep in their own end. Another in the end zone.
Let's see if we can see it here as he's trying to get
nice
to
move
the strike. Really nice move.
To get the yardage right.
Oh, yeah, that's a fumble. Let's see who recovered it, though. That ball is definitely out. I can say the Cardinals recovered.
I don't know that they
haven't said
pointed
anything
one way or the other.
I mean, definitely the ball came out. There was no question about that.
It
but
is
yeah,
Coon Rapids ball. They'll have it 1st and goal from the 2. I know there were a lot of black jerseys there, so fortunate for Maddock that his teammates able to recover it. They'll have it 1st and goal from the 2. Handoff goes to Freeman. Freeman is not going to get in. Oh, yes, he is.
Did.
Touchdown.
He crossed the stripe. Now, Cardinals needed that. You know, it takes something out of this game. So they're able to score here late.
They'll go for 2. Play action. The pass is incomplete, thrown low. Intended for Darius Hewlin. So 42-13.
We'll see it again. Good job just keeping himself moving forward. There you can see him.
I just saw all the, yeah, he definitely crossed. Yeah. I saw all the bodies fall early and didn't realize he slipped through.
He did.
Should have just watched our monitor. I'd be better at my job if I just watched the monitor.
Look at there's Sam Carver.
And if I can just if I can do it just watching the monitor, I need a wireless headset. I can do it from my living room.
Yes, I'll join you.
So the Cardinals to kick off, 2:13 remaining. And you got to hand it to the Cardinal fans. Yep. They've stayed throughout. It is a beautiful night, mind you, for early October to be at a football game.
Yep. Hey, and anywhere you can go that you can get a glimpse of Joe Young is a good place to be.
But
even if it's from afar.
You know, this was a team that their team was down 28-7 at the end of the 1st quarter. And the fans have stuck it out. Finally rewarded with another score. The Cardinals scored just over a minute into the contest, and since then had not put any more points on the board until just now. Squib kick by the Cardinals is just fallen on by Robertson at about the 34-yard line. And I would imagine the Huskies will just come here, try and run the ball, get a 1st down, and salt away the win.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And of course, since the deficit now is less than 35, the clock has stopped. But I don't foresee the Cardinal coaching staff trying to use their timeouts
No.
to slow things down and get the ball back. Handoff goes to Kirchner. Good stiff arm to get the corner. He has a first down, cuts back to the middle. Still going, making guys miss. He's got a man out in front of him. Nelson throws a good block. Kirchner trying to take it all the way to the house, and he does.
Wow.
A 65-yard touchdown for Dylan Kirchner.
One more thing for this home crowd to cheer about. As lack of tackling, certainly, but just great effort by Kirchner just to keep this play alive. And then once he gets to the far side of the field, nice block that was there, as he's able to take it to the house.
And it's back to a 35-point lead, so the clock should be running. Yeah, that's a nice finish to the night for Kirchner. Longest play of the game for the Andover Huskies.
Yes, it is. On a night with a number of nice plays.
Griffin, stop!
So 49-13.
You know, I know Coach Rustin knew coming into this game this was going to be a tough one. I mean, he knew coming in this certainly wasn't going to be an easy one by any stretch of the imagination. And as we talked about, Coach DeVellis in his first year as the head coach here in Andover will move to 6-0. They finished with games on the roads at Monticello and then at Cambridge. The Cardinals will finish at home. They have their homecoming on Friday, a week from tonight.
Isn't this his second year?
Is it his second year? Oh yeah, it's his second year. What am I thinking of? My bad.
Well, last year was such a
different. You're right.
But yeah, his team has not yet lost.
No.
They were undefeated last year when a second pause happened.
Yep.
No time came off the clock for the kick either.
Oh. And why is it?
So, you know, maybe the Cardinals have a chance to come back if the clock never runs. We stop using the clock altogether.
Oh, maybe it's just stuck. Well, now they started the clock.
Someone else noticed.
Yeah.
Trevin Marsilio with the carry. No gain. Handoff goes to Marsilio again, this time on the left.
And good pursuit, good tackling.
Strung out a long ways for a 2-yard gain.
Now we're under
Jackson
a minute.
Hetwer is in at quarterback. Speaking of the Hetwers, who you've been chatting with and promoting all night long.
It's a Hetwer evening here at CTN.
We're under a minute to go. It's 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals. Hetwer drops back, throws, pass is complete. A first down out to the 40-yard line.
Oh, this is a good opportunity for Jackson to get a little bit of experience here in the final minute.
And the home crowd making their way towards the sideline to go celebrate on the field as Hetwer runs out of bounds after a short gain. The
That'll
clock
do it.
hits 0, and the Huskies are 6-0.
Yeah, they certainly are, and they showed why they're 6-0. They were dominant, as we talked about, on both sides of the football, and their defense was stout. Defense gave Coon Rapids offense trouble most of the night. Their offense, as we talked about, they were excellent.
And for the Cardinals, they fall to 1-5. They go home now for the last 2 games of the season. Homecoming next week against Cambridge Isani, and then they will finish out the regular season against St. Cloud Apollo.
Yeah, and I think, talking to Coach Russin today, we talked about the last 2 games, and he feels, those are maybe get-right games for them, hopefully, and an opportunity for them to get a couple of wins before they close out the regular season. But nonetheless, they faced a formidable foe tonight, and Andover took it to them.
Well, again, this is a Huskies team that has not lost since the section championship in 2019 when they lost to Coon Rapids. And the Cardinals went to state. They were undefeated last year. They're now 6-0. They hit the road for the last 2 weeks and will try to close out an undefeated season. We will move on with playoffs. Soccer playoffs coming up Tuesday and or Thursday. We will be at the homecoming game on Friday. And don't miss the homecoming parade on Wednesday. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Andover 49, Coon Rapids 13. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. The entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying it.